Yo, what's good YouTube? I'm gonna be doing like a part 2 updated tutorial on how to edit on Hitfilm for like Fortnite montages and stuff, like how to do shakes, like color correction, and everything like that, even with like the base swoosh and stuff, which you can find all over YouTube. But yeah, let's get right into it. So the first thing that you're gonna want to do is get your song and just drag it onto your timeline. So now we have to line the first clip up, and I'm gonna start my clip about where I come out of spawn right here, so we can watch the clip.
Wasn't there, but he would have killed me.
We're gonna line this up with the beat
You're
drop.
5 minus, you're 5 minus.
Alright, so just drag this onto here, and let's find our beat drop now.
Yeah, I just let go.
Alright, so right there is the beat drop. So you can put your little marker on there, and then drag this to where you see the thing hit the beat drop. See right there where the bullets are hitting inside? That's where you want to line it up at. So, should be on the beat drop.
I just let go on the floor, nigga.
It's a little bit late, so I'm going to drag it back a little. Just a tad bit, though. Not much.
I just let go on the floor, nigga.
Alright, so now we have our basic beat lineup, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to add, I like to add a tent right before it gets to the shot. So actually, let's do the slow-mo first. That'll be easier. So right when you pull your gun out, I like to slice it right there, and then go on to where you see his name pop up in big red letters. I like to slice that. This is going to make it have more like depth. Like when you hit the shot, it's going to be faster, quicker, snappier, so it like goes better with the beat drop. So you're just going to change this all the way to 150. Let's get this on 150. And so now that you have this on 150, you're just going to drag it forward, drag this forward. So still in the beat drop.
I just let go on.
And then what we're going to do is unlink this clip, which you have after, and then make this go down to 50. It doesn't matter, just around 50. So now this is what it looks like. Actually, hold on, let's unlink this, because you don't want the sound to be sped up. It just sounds like really bad. And then change this sound back to 100. Alright. Then you can just like back this up a little bit till it lines up with that. There we go. Now you have the drop. Alright. So now let's see what this looks like. Okay, so I forgot to... Okay, I never clicked off of this. Let's change this back to 100. My fault. Alright. So now...
I just let go on the floor, nigga.
And you can slice it right there. And remove that. Alright. So now you should have the sniper, which you can't really see it that well.
I just let go on the floor, nigga.
It'll look a lot better. But right here, I want to start the tent. So it goes like black and white, and then we're going to have some color and some shake after. So you go to your effects and type in tent. And then drag this onto this clip. Now I want it to start tending right here, so we're going to keyframe it. You go to controls, and then you're going to find, see how it's 50% right now? You're going to drag this all the way to 0, and then drag this up a little bit, and then we're going to make another keyframe, and then do this. Actually, let's bring this back a little bit. So this goes all the way to here. Then we also have this little like sped up part right here. Still have to make that 10, so let's drag 10 onto this too. And just make that 100, because it's going to be 100 right here anyway. So now you have a quick little faded tent. This is what it looks like. I just let go on the floor, nigga. So that looks pretty good. So now I like to put a fade to color effect. Let's just go to my favorites. Yeah, just find the fade to color and drag this onto here. Let me zoom in a little bit. And to zoom in, all you have to do is press Control and then your scroll wheel to zoom in and out. I like to do this, so like it goes fades and then boom. So it looks like this.
I just let go on
Alright. So now we can add. Actually, let's up the sound of the pump a little bit, so you have a little bit more noise.
I just let go on
Yeah, sounds good. Now you can go to media now and get your bass swoosh. Actually, you have to add in another track. So you're just gonna right click and then hit insert track and put bass swoosh right here. Now, and you can make this a little bit louder. There we go.
I just let go on
So that looks good now.
yeah. I just let go on
Now let's add some shake and color to the rest of the clip. And to do this, you're just gonna wanna find your shake, and the shake's kind of the hardest part. I'm not gonna lie, because in order for it to look good, you have to do it exactly right. Let's zoom in on this. Alright, so you're gonna start it at around 250. We might adjust this later though. So, yeah, just around, yeah, that'll be good. And then keyframe it. And then now you're gonna wanna find where you want to stop shaking. About halfway through the clip is good. Make another keyframe. Click the, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, whenever you're keyframing, always click the little circle up here, because that makes it smooth. And you want it to be smooth, because it looks better. And now you're gonna drag this to 0 after you make this one. So now you have a little something like this. See, it shakes and then it stops. But see how you can like see right here, where you can see my name up here and my name right here. You don't want to see this reflection, so you're gonna have to zoom in a little bit while it's doing that. So now you want to go to this is your scale down here, and you want to leave this on 1 at the beginning. Go over just a little bit, and then create another keyframe. And then we're gonna drag this to only a little bit, about 1.7. Actually, let's do a 1.8. Alright. No, we're gonna go 1.7. My bad. Alright. So now you can go ahead and go to where your other keyframe is right here. This one. Drag this on top of it here. And then create another keyframe. And then put this back on 1. So now you have a nice little shake. So that looks pretty good. So now, to do the color correction, I just like to put glow on this. Scroll down a little bit. And you just, all you have to do is do this, this, and then put this up to like a little bit, like 0.9. And then double click on this, drag these 2 bars to the right, and this one to the left. Because that makes your purple. And see, now that we have 09 up here, that's gonna be, we're gonna keyframe it to go all the way to 0 around where it stops shaking. So around right here. And we're just gonna drag this to 0, so it goes to 0. So now you can see it smoothly goes out. So now let's see what it looks like. We might make some adjustments.
yeah. I just let go on
So that looks pretty good. I kind of want the speed of the shake.
I just let go on
So it's like a little bit faster shake. So we can click back on this. Go to speed. And your shake. I think, yeah, this one's speed. And just drag this up a little bit. Maybe to like 2. So now it's a little bit faster.
yeah. I just let go on
So now that looks a little bit better. And you will be able to see the shake like a lot right now, because like it has to render and everything. But once you render, it'll look really good. Okay, so that's basically how I do all my clips and my montages. I like edit them that way. because like what professional editors, but I'm like far from a professional editor. So, but like that's just the basics. Like now I don't think many people can edit that good on Hitfilm Express. Like that's just the basics of what I've learned over like the past year of editing on it. So just let me know in the comments if this helped you. If it did, please leave a like. Peace.